Thank you very much. Are delectable, beautiful and
Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to the Mongolo Crooning Show where we just talk about everything love, life, and everything in between relationships. Every kind of relationship. It's not just, sorry, I think I need to turn this to the side. I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, while we're talking and all of that, so turn it to the side. So while we're talking and all of that, just make sure that um, things are done. We talk about all the things that we need to talk about. So yeah, let me stop rambling. Welcome to the Mongol Crooning Show, where it's not just me, but me and my friends. And I hope you've been having a wonderful, wonderful week. Oh my God, I can't tell you what it's been like for me. It's been a very, very hot and uncomfortable, very hot and uncomfortable day, couple of days. The weather has just been crazy, totally and utterly crazy. The heat has been ridiculous, like beyond belief. Ha! Like I was speaking with Ron recently, and he was like, "Oh, it's cold," and I was like, "Hey, I wish it was cold." Like, and like the heat in the UK is not like, how will I put it? It's not like Nigeria heat where there is wind. It is just heavy. It's humid. It's almost sticking to your skin. You know, it's just so it's made everything that anyone can do today and yesterday twice as hard. Like you need extra efforts trying to get this thing to balance well. It needs extra effort to get anything done. So, you know, you get tired very easily because, you're just, the heat is just sitting on you like an elephant. Anyways, we are going to be talking about something quite, to me, I was like, I don't see anything here to talk about. But Ron was like, she be now na matter. I was like, I see my our matter again. See what. But anyways, let me bring on Mr. H. Mr. H is right here. So hello, Mr. H. Wait, let me make sure that I add you on. Hello. Hi, Mr. H. You're muted.
How are you today?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you? How's your day
Um,
been?
it's okay, no problem.
That's good. That's good. For us here, the weather has been ridiculous with the heat. But when I was speaking to Ron earlier today, he was telling me that it was cold at your end.
Yes, it's very cold. We're still, I think we're getting out of winter now.
Hey, we were like, me, I'm praying for winter, sha, because me, I like winter. Sorry, my fan is making too much noise. Yeah, it's easier to heat up from the cold than to cool down from the heat. I like
Wow.
it that things are bright and all of that. Everything is bright, but man, that heat is doing me strong thing. Like our bodies are yeah. So I wonder what Ron is supposed to be somewhere there, but I can't see him. Anyways, he will join us at some point. So what's your day been like in spite of the cold and everything?
Yeah, it's been okay, no problem. It's just up and down, but it's all right. Like apparently, there's no problems. Just the cold weather but the cold. I prefer the cold weather to the normal hot weather. So
You see
yeah.
now, that this is why me and you, our love is like this. This weather for two, and we are in two separate continents, eh? Ah, that can only mean one thing, Ron.
Mm.
He's the only person who toots his own horn.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you.
Who are the everybody that is lying to himself about?
Are you jealous?
Emike, continue, please. And indulge yourself very well.
Why you do? You're supposed to be in the center now. All right. Not yet. Wait, I'm coming. Let me switch out something. Just keep talking. I'm coming. Just 1 second.
You came guns blazing and everything, so we said to keep quiet now.
I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't worry.
Okay, oh. So Mr. H, as I was saying, Jare,
Yeah.
this weather for two, this when me and you should be together.
Yes. So.
Hey, runners come and add that pepper and tomatoes to our problem. Let me wait to meet you. Mr. H is you. You have two devices. You're always doing this thing.
No, it's not me. It's yeah, it's me.
Uh-uh. Hey, Nami, it's you. Who has two devices on?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So how was the day, Abby?
Hey, Abby, don't go and do hey peeps. So come and join us. I don't want to hear any hey peeps. Come and join us. Because I can see her in the comment section. Abby Fash is going, hey peeps. My day, my day was sticky. That's all I can say. It was so hot. It was sticky. And I've been filming at our college since yesterday. We wrap up tomorrow. So it's just been like, man. The unglamorous part of acting is when you have to. Oh, she said she's sending love and light from the Queen's Palace. Okay, yes, of course she's in London at the moment. Please tell Mama Charlie that she should just find a way to drink everlasting elixir, because I don't think there's going to be any monarchy once she hands over to these people that are behind her. Tell her that we were on our side, Sha. Mm-hmm. Abby is saying that she's sending love and light from the Queen's Palace. So, anyways, the unglamorous side of acting comes out when you have to keep repeating the same thing back and forth, back over and over and over and over and over. You just like, oh God. Felix
So what,
Peters, good
what is the
evening.
acting
How
all
are
about?
you?
Okay, let's acting.
We are like training films for the college, so we're invited to come and do some work. So it's just oh yeah, stand there, yeah, repeat the same line. Oh yeah, come back, stand it again, repeat the same line. Okay, no, yeah, repeat it like this. Oh yeah, lift your head now, repeat it down. So it's not. It's still good practice, but it's very like, is this what we are doing? But me, I enjoy it, Sha. I enjoy it. You people are not saying anything about this, my spectacles. Haven't you noticed I'm wearing a different one?
Yeah, yeah, it's very beautiful.
Run,
Did
nobody
you
can
just
hear
get
you.
it? Did you just buy it? Did you just get it?
Oh yes, there are three of
Yeah.
them. So I wore the
Can you hear me
eh?
now? Can you
Yes,
hear me now? Okay.
yes.
You wore it last week, didn't you?
No, that's the green one. This is a new one.
Oh,
Well, this one is
okay.
green
This is a
too.
two-tone. If you look at it, it's a two-tone one. You can't really see it very well in this light, but it has two tones.
Oh, okay. Keep talking. I'm just trying to sort out the technicalities in the
Oh,
in the
God,
background.
technicalities.
Mhm.
like, yeah, I'm sort of ambassadoring for them in a way.
Oh, ah, I better go
Not,
share money for me.
I'm not the ambassador, but I'm like, the company has been on my page a few times, talking about when they saw the first one, but they never see this one. So I go launch this one. Although Specsavers gave me new ones to wear, and the ones that they gave me, oh my God, they are so nice. I've got like reading glasses. Okay, wait, so it's true. Ron, it looks like Ron too has changed his glasses.
I didn't change. This is the first time I'm wearing glasses. I don't wear glasses.
Oh, oh, oh,
It's
yes, you were
actually
telling me they went to go and do your eyes because I've been
it's
saying
blue.
Ron is looking take away.
It's blue. It's not really lens. It's just
It's for the
filter,
light, yes. Yeah.
filter for the blue screen so that I can sleep well at night. I didn't even know these things happen.
Oh, yeah, they do.
I didn't know. I
Me,
just
that
found
is why
out.
I switch off my TV completely, totally. Because if I have it on, the Blu-rays don't let you sleep properly, which has been adding to
Wow.
my chronic insomnia. Since I started switching off my TV, I started getting to bed around 5 a.m., 6 a.m.
Are you
All
serious?
And now, you can't remember before I used to. You can't remember one time when you used to know me that I'll go to bed around 9 in the morning.
Yes, that's
Uh-huh.
true. That's
But have
true.
you noticed that I don't go to bed around 9 in the morning anymore? Usually by around 5, I've gone to bed.
Good evening,
Latest.
Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl,
I actually upgraded.
Jennifer, Felix. Hello, everyone.
Okay, oh, Abby, I heard you. Thank you before you lose your temper. Thanks for the compliment.
She has already said, take the compliment, man. Dango Fett. Hello.
Yeah, Jago that's my cousin.
Yeah. So yeah, once 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 you take off that TV light in your bedroom, and in fact
Yeah.
just sleep in darkness, I'm telling you, because like I've been with insomnia since I was 18, so I've been with it for a very, very long time.
Mm.
And it got worse, but now it's getting better because instead of sleeping, now my hours are going down further and further. So
Oh,
hopefully,
sorry about
there'll-
that.
oh, it's all right. Hopefully, there will be a time when I will actually be able to sleep at maybe around 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. That would be so good. Even if I never get to sleeping at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, but
Yes.
even if I can sleep at 1 or 2 a.m., that is still success compared to where I was coming from.
Okay.
Ron will be like, which kind of witchcraft be this one? 9 o'clock, you never sleep. So when are you going to get? Because 9 a.m. the day has already reached now.
I've got to
Eh,
show some form of concern now. I have to show
I
concern
know, I
because
know.
it's not something
It's not a
taken
normal
lightly.
thing. But
Yeah, it's not to
remember,
be taken.
I was at the tail end of when we met. That was when I had come off the 3 days, 4 days no sleep. That would just be there. Days would just be running in and out, and I won't sleep.
Yeah,
The insomnia.
see, these things do happen. I'm not denying it. They do happen, but sometimes we just try to, encourage because at the end of the day, it's not a funny thing.
It's not now. Mr. H is
Yeah,
not
it's
speaking
not a
because he
funny.
seems like a baby. Mr. H, they say you are not speaking. But yeah, talk. Do you have cases of insomnia?
Not at all. Like,
You see, I trust my man.
anytime I'm good to go.
Oh, happy. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
Oh. She said I was bereaved of a very close associate brother's son.
Yes, yes,
Still
yes,
not
yes,
in the
yes.
right frame of mind. I'm sorry, my love. I really am
She's
sorry.
actually
God rest his soul.
she's actually right. Yes, she indeed lost someone very dear.
You know me, I haven't been on Facebook. Everybody keeps telling me, I want to watch on Facebook. I'm not there. Because on Instagram, the beautiful thing about Instagram is if you post something on Instagram, you can go straight to Facebook. You don't have to go there. So
Hmm.
I'm posting things on Instagram. It goes to Facebook, and people think I'm on Facebook. I know they did because I
Oh,
can only manage one internet outlet right now, as in one social media. I can't take more than one at the moment. So I'm so sorry I missed it. I apologize.
oh, sorry about that.
Please accept my condolences.
No, I actually have been following uh, the tragic loss. It's I think it's a friend of hers that she's been. I don't think they've known, but they shared a very good bond on Facebook. So I think the guy is also a pastor.
Hey.
And this was the first time I was seeing Happy Fascist soft side. You know, she's Bass Boast person on Facebook. But this, when I saw her crying and everything of it, I just said, "Oh, this person has
Oh,
got to be special."
I'm really
Happy
sorry.
really
Oh.
cried on Facebook. Oh,
Hey, yeah.
Happy cried on Facebook.
Who is this person? I don't. Well, again, I won't know. Sha. Because
Somebody sent me.
she said the story was shared on BBC Yoruba, Linda Ikeji, Punch, and other blogs. Must be
I
somebody that
Well, she can maybe next week when she's already in a better mood, she can come and
tell
tell
us.
us one or two things. Yes.
And me it was just yesterday. I mean, in fact, I don't know, Seth.
The
The
funny
way
thing is
we
that
people are gone.
Abby is commenting on my Facebook page instead of the Mongolo page. Oh, thank God! Finally, okay. Add Bookie.
Hey, Bookie. Let me add her to. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can't see you.
Yeah, we can
You
see
can't see
you.
me.
Can see
Ah,
the
this.
pretty face and the lipstick. Nothing
Oh, I
is
don't know.
showing.
I don't know about that, mate. None of that tonight. I
You
Uh-uh.
barely
want
made
your
it.
fans to have heart attack?
Please, your
The
fans
kids
are
are.
waiting.
The
Your
children are on
fans
holiday. Children are on holiday. Nobody has time for lipstick. I beg.
have,
Uh-uh.
Is it
have,
because I have
have time.
earphones
Oh.
in?
Yeah, no, we
Let
can hear you. It's just that we can't see you.
Okay. Let me go out and come back in again because I don't know why.
Because like me now was sleeping. It was Ran that woke me up. So
Check your
if I have
camera. Check your camera.
But there's nothing wrong with my camera.
Okay.
It's
Okay, restart your phone or your tablet or something.
okay. I'll be back.
we are here. We were waiting for you.
All right, love.
Abby said the person was part of their NGO group. It's a shocking thing when someone you sort of know is like, dang, I just and last month and this month, hey, the number of people that death has cleared is. Do you know? I just found out that Osita Iheme too has passed.
Which one? Because the
I
small
don't know whether it's
comedian.
Aki or Popo.
When did he die?
Me too. I saw it on social. I
Okay.
was shook.
You have to verify these things because sometimes people
No,
just listen.
the thing was there. The people were writing "rest in peace, rest in peace." But it's
Let
true.
me
Sha.
check.
Let me not open my mouth and talk nonsense because
Let me verify you.
verifier. Because I
These
went and
days,
checked and I was saying "rest in peace, rest in peace." I say, "Hey, Osita Ihemeke, how?"
you see the problem on Wikipedia. It doesn't say he's late, and there's nothing about him passing on The internet.
Please, let him be alive. Let this be add to his years. Let it add to. Oh, sit here. May your years be long because I was like, ha.
Uh,
Like
so
the recipes reach like 5,000 far.
so you still not learned a lesson from what
I
I
have
told
not
you the
learned.
last time.
I have not learned.
Don't take don't especially especially particularly Nigerian blogs, take any information with a pinch of salt. With a
In fact, we
pinch,
know
don't.
salt.
If I don't even always try and double verify before. Uh, yeah. Okay,
Yes.
Kayode.
Hey. In fact, I am still stunned. I was looking on my sharing a comment section or something, and I still saw something that B Bandele sent that he wrote, and I was like, so this man is dead. I was
Yeah, now we
stunned.
can see you. We can see you now.
Hey,
Hi.
everybody went to go and vex and get glasses, oh.
No, Bookie has a lot now. Bookie is
Everybody went to vex again because I wore ice bomba. Make una stop
I've
am.
always had glasses.
she has a
I
lot.
know
She's
that.
always
It's the size of the glass I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the glasses.
Yes, now.
this is
She
a bigger
run, she
one.
go and went and get big one. You too big one. Everybody take your time.
Yes, I
It's
should go
big
and
one.
Yes,
get it so I
so
can sleep.
hmm.
So
Kayode. Kayode is talking about B Bandele. In fact, that one
Who?
is still like a dream to me. It's still like a dream. Like this man was perfectly healthy, looking forward to going to Canada to launch Death and the King's Horseman and all of that.
Is
How?
this another
Like,
pastor?
no, I bet woman, there's a word outside the church, Jare. B. Vandele is a filmmaker, one of the
Okay.
best filmmakers in Nigeria. He's been
Oh.
doing a lot of the films that we're seeing on Netflix together with Kunle Afolayan and all that.
Oh,
And
wow.
53 or 54. I don't even know what happened. It's scary.
Wow.
well,
Anyways, we thank God for life. At least they made an impact so much that we know who they are. We're talking about them. So may they rest in
yeah,
peace.
we must always thank God for continued
Yes,
effort.
always have to be thankful for everything.
Yeah, for
So,
blessing.
Oga Ron, it's you that did the whole, because me, I'm throwing you on that bus. Is you that did
No
the whole
problem.
the whole video and topic and everything? Yeah,
Wait now. I waited for somebody's echoing.
I don't know. It's not me.
Okay, so today's topic is hold on.
It will be
I'm supposed.
Mr. H. It's only Mr. H that is always echoing, doing one thing or the other, and every week he will continue to do the same thing.
And you pretend as if he doesn't know what's going on.
He will not be looking like,
Look, I'm mute now. I'm mute. It's not me. It's not me.
c'est moi. Is it?
Okay.
Oh, do I like Allah no Samaria? You know what they call Allah no Samaria? The good Samaritan.
Okay.
Samaritan.
But Allah no
Oh
is the
my
merciful Samaria.
God.
So that's
Ah.
this is actually today's topic. Do modern women feel that they can buy their desired
Ah.
men?
From
Okay,
which
now
Really
market?
run.
No,
Really
but run
run.
from what market? Is there a market that desired
wait.
men are
I'm
sitting
going.
down?
Market too.
I'm going to put context into this. Now, the video you're about to watch, right? I don't know if she was being serious or she was just catching cruise or she was being funny. I don't know which situation it is, but it makes for a good discussion. Sorry?
Right.
Wait. Kayode Atomatele is not a normal person. Guess what he wrote? He wrote
Uh,
H for heckle.
Ibadan people will come and attack you very soon.
That's a good one.
H for heckle. Mr. H, this is what we're going to be calling you from now on, Mr. Heckle.
H for heckle.
Oh yeah, no vex. I saw it and I couldn't laugh alone. Oh yeah, continue. I
Okay,
beg, no
I'm
vex.
going to. I'm sure Stabuka has seen this. She should have seen it.
In your
Sorry.
not be everybody come this life so they want marry. You know, yeah? I can comfortably buy a man with the little change that I have. You know, hear English?
When I tell her say she get money,
We
she
can't
says
see
she
it, though. We
not
can
get
only hear
money.
it.
You don't see her.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm coming. I'll try it again.
Yeah, you're old.
Let me try it again. Sorry.
In your life.
Can you see it?
Not be everybody come this life so they want marry.
Nope.
You know, yeah? I
Okay, I'll try this. I don't know why that didn't work, but
Let it show first before it starts to play. Let it show first.
okay. 1 second. 1 second.
Okay, it's not Mr. H that is echoing again, no.
Who is echoing?
Mr. H has vexed and muted himself.
Okay, 1 second.
H for echo. Kayode is not alright, I swear down. I love that man. No,
I
but
don't know why it's
Mr.
not.
H.
I don't know why it's not even joining. Now that he has the time.
No, he's very, very busy. Very busy. I beg, allow the man. I've called him Judas the carrot enough. He's very busy.
Okay,
but when
hold on.
Mr. H heard me say I love the man, he looked up like, eh? Who is
the
that?
first time
Who did they just say?
Not be everybody come this life so they want marry. You know, yeah? I can comfortably buy a man with the little change that I have. You know, hear English?
When I tell her say she get money, she says she not get money. You don't see her.
Buy a guy and put him in my house with the little change that I have. You know, hear me? He go stay. I go say sit down there. He will sit down there. He will not move until I say you are free to go. You hear me? So don't say it again.
I can make more.
Well, not now.
Okay, I think. Okay, now let's focus on the message, right? I don't because I'm not.
Can we look at the person that's even talking first?
Wait, that's why.
When one came and said this is the topic, I was like, why?
Calm down.
Look at the person that is making noise.
Calm down. Everybody, calm down. In as much as
to bring stupid things to come and prove stupid points.
We can't even have a conversation because she's not representative of modern women. She's not representative of the stand.
Can I finish? Okay. There's a reason why I deliberately said we must remove her from the picture. Because I personally don't take her seriously anyway. So, but then again, I was like, hey, it's going on now and it's actually happening everywhere, not just abroad. It happens in Nigeria. There are people who actually Gaka is just making me laugh.
You want Enoch to come and kill you. My hand is not there. My hand is not there.
Please let me talk. So there are actually women who believe and brag about these kind of things. I'm not talking about, there's cougar.
They're echoing. Somebody's echoing.
Let me mute everybody. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Everybody mute. I think it's wait, hold on. Hey, can you hear? Wait. Abby, unmute yourself. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Mute yourself back. Okay, Bookie, unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I think
we did.
I think it's Bookie. So
no,
Bookie,
it's not. It's not me.
Okay, so it must be Hamza. Okay, let's go back to the issue at hand.
Ron, you have two devices on. It is you.
I can't even hear an echo though.
I can't hear any
Oh,
echo.
it's very loud and clear.
Ah,
Now?
I can't hear it.
I can't hear any echo now.
You can't
Wait.
hear yourself being
Oh,
repeated. Even
hold on.
even Matarazzi is saying that you're echoing.
Okay, hold on 1 second. One second. I just want to be sure that no other sound is delivering.
You're not echoing anymore. Oh, you're
Okay,
echoing again.
I just have one device on. Hold on, hold on. Does it still echo? Uh, wait. Does it still echo? Oh, it is Bookie!
I'm not near anything.
No,
So
check
what
your
should I do?
browsers. Check your. What are you using, a laptop or phone?
Just my phone.
Is that. Is,
Shall I go
where
out
did.
and come back in again?
Yeah, go out and come in again. And make sure you're not placing it on a hard surface. So am I feeding back? Any echo? Guys. Okay, so yeah, it was Bookie. Okay, so better. So hey, YouTube user, come in here. So like I was saying earlier on, I said we must remove the character from the message so that we can focus on the issue. It is when we finish with this week's one, we'll do the this is the Cougar series, right? Next week we'll switch to the sugar daddy section. So let's deal with one this week so that we balance it so that they won't say, oh, this guy is not fair. So let's deal with it now. They're actually modern women who feel as though that, okay, I can buy. Now, let's distinguish. We are not talking about people who have suitors who cannot fund weddings. Then maybe they have the higher earning power and they say, "Let me support my suitor so that we can pay for bride price and wedding." Those are not the people we're talking about. We're talking about the arrogant ones who feel as though that they don't have to do anything other than make sure they have money and buy who they want. And by buying is by controlling somebody with their resources. Those are the ones we are discussing today, not the ones that not the sensible ones. It's the ones that think that they're okay. Go ahead.
I still don't see the point of this thing because
It's
this is
it's
a wait, this is a forum of people with sense. And somebody has, so are we going to discuss every senseless comment that is made out there?
are
Because
you
this
aware that
doesn't make any sense. It doesn't
can
make
I
any
ask
sense.
can I ask you a question? This world we are in now, is
It
the
doesn't make
buffoon
sense.
wait, does anything make sense in this world?
No.
Good. And there's
So
a
we are
reason
going to
why
be discussing every foolishness that comes on. This is what they're telling me.
the buffoonery is at an all-time high.
Yeah, I
Haven't you
don't say
heard it
anything.
before?
The buffoonery has always been the same. The problem is that
No, no, no,
people
no,
like you
no.
and myself now are giving the
Mm.
buffoonery attention.
No,
That
no,
is
no,
what
no,
is
no, no.
annoying me.
It's at an all-time high now. There are things that were unthinkable before that were not worth discussing. They are discussing them today, even in Supreme Courts. Am I lying, Sister Buki?
Hmm.
What is it that
They
they're
are
discussing Supreme Court?
not today. We'll discuss it next time. Not today.
No,
No,
because
no,
they're saying at least give me
no.
one example of something stupid that they're discussing in
For
Supreme Court.
instance, for instance, now we don't know what a woman is or what a woman is not.
Are they
And
discussing that in Supreme Court?
Yes, they discussed it 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh
so
dear.
so if you think something is crazy, you'll be very shocked until when it falls on your lap and be like, I thought this was a joke. But okay, for example, in South Africa, some women went to parliament and said they wanted polyandry, right? During a live session, like during a session that, and we all thought it was a joke. Only for me to hear last month that the bill was thrown out or something like that. I was like, wait, so somebody was actually considering the statement. I thought they were joking. And this is how things.
Polyandry works in some places. Some cultures do polyandry. So that's one I can't say oh it's a stupid thing because it's something that actually exists and functions in some cultures presently as
Okay,
we speak.
okay, okay.
But
Sorry,
the one of what is a woman, which one is
so
that
sorry,
one?
sorry. In the history of this rainbow nation, it has never happened in any of their cultures. So somebody's trying to introduce it. So you can imagine how strange it is for the people when somebody introduces something like that. By the way, I'm not against innovations or movement or anything, but it's just the shock, the
Let it
culture
be
shock.
sensible innovation.
Yeah, let it be sensible and let it be beneficial. That's my own argument. I'm not there
Going
to
back
tell
to
you
what
what
you
to
are
do.
saying, I'm asking question. I'm not making comments. Oh, going back to
Okay.
what you were saying about the whatever. You
Hmm.
said that some people want to do it so that they can show that they can control somebody with their money. Now you go say I don't call confucianist, but no, let's be
You
realistic.
see, you see,
Since wait,
Matarazzi.
wait now, since time
Okay.
immemorial, since time
Mm,
in monumental, one gender no dey take money control the other since. So why the
okay.
shouts?
Now that
I'm
you've
just
acknowledged,
asking, you.
wait. Now that you finally acknowledged it, can we get the ball rolling? Okay, let's
Yeah,
start.
continue.
Mr.
Since
H,
since we have
Mr.
reached where
H.
we are talking
Oh God.
nonsense, this
Hello, guys.
Yeah, I remember that this usually happens with lazy men, men who think that they can get by in life by dating. Yeah, sorry, Mr. H, let me add one more context. They are actually men who are lazy, who believe that they can get over in life by dating rich people, rich females, like preying on rich older women. There are men like that. Let me not deny or pretend as if they don't exist. They are there. They don't want to work hard. They don't want to do anything. They just want to rely on their pretty looks or their physique. And they catch a rich lady, waste her time. Then as soon as they've accumulated what they want, they get on the next thing smoking, abandon the woman. Then the woman has to start all over. There are many instances like that. I don't want to be mentioning names, but it does happen. So, Mr. H, let's start. Let's start. Thank you, Matarazzi, for pointing it out.
Okay. Good day, everybody. Depend on
Mm,
where you're watching from. It's
mm.
another beautiful topic again. And we just listening to what the lady said that she can use her money to buy a man. And as Ron has rightly said, those are it's actually happens in the modern day, but it's just a shame that a woman will come out to say that. And I really 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 disagree with that. I know there's some men that are into that trap, or maybe they like such a thing. Like Ron said, I've heard it, I've seen it before, where you see that a lady will put a man in the house and does everything for him, and he just in the house like a puppy, told when to stand up and when to stand up and when to sit. But actually, coming from a lady of that, I think I've seen that lady. Uh, I don't know where she's an actress or something. I've seen her somewhere.
Just leave her alone. Just leave her alone. She's
Okay.
not a
For
serious
a
human
lady
being.
to have said that, somebody, a woman to say that is actually a shame, because now what are you trying to tell us? You're trying to make men uh, uh, are lazy. You're trying to buy love, because to me that is you are buying love. The person probably doesn't love you just because the man doesn't have any wealth to do, and you can what do you call it? You can use your money to buy a man. Talk less of saying okay to put the man in the house and be telling him what to do, not what to do. And I actually think that is very bad. And some ladies do this because of some certain things. We should also look at the other side of the road. We shouldn't look at one side of the road. Some ladies use money to put men in the house just because of their own self gain. Maybe the man is very good in sex, and they decide to pay to put the man in the house just for that. Some women are very very unhappy, you know in their lives, or even if they have a man, they can go and get a side boyfriend, whatever they call it, and be spending a lot of money with that one. Sometimes it could be younger men. Younger men. He has this man at home that they are married together and use money to go and buy another one. Spend lavishly on the younger one because he wants to use this younger one as a public figure. Maybe they can go out to a restaurant and he can present the man and say, okay, this is my boyfriend, and like presentable. Women do this in different way, and sometimes men could fall into this trap without knowing it. A woman begin to offer you gifts and you don't question it. They begin to do things for you, you don't question it. Sometimes they're trying to buy you as a man. Sometimes you might not know, you fall into this trap. They like buy you expensive perfumes, expensive things, and this that, and you probably, the lady has seen that you don't really like her. You don't really like her, you don't really love her, and she wants to keep you because she knows that you are for keeps. She begins to do all those things to lure you. So at the end of the day, when you begin to get all these gifts, you are in the trap, and whatever she asks you to do, you will need to do it. And the day you refuse to do it, that is when you see. Then she will go and tell the whole world that, look, I'm the one that that is buying you food, the shoe you're wearing, the clothes you are. This thing has really happened before. In my presence, we were in a place having drinks. That's a long time ago, and this lady just stormed in, into the what I call it, the beer parlor restaurant, looking for this guy. And we were like, oh, we went to the reception. Oh, I'm looking for this guy. They said, oh, look at him sitting down there. And this lady came and disgraced this guy. And this lady said, look, the shirt you're putting on is me. The rent, you don't pay rent. The food, even this money you're using to drink, I'm the one that gave it to you. And it became, and everybody was shocked because we used to think, oh, the guy is a big boy. But at the end of the day, it was this woman that was sponsoring his lifestyle. So it's happening that nowadays. But my advice is for men not to fall in this trap, and for men to wake up and be their own man. You don't want a woman that will, because she has money, or maybe she has little change, and put you in the house. Sometimes we men, sometimes some lazy men feel comfortable in this zone when women do things for them. Become comfortable. They don't want to do anything for themselves. Sometimes you see them, let's say overseas, when they meet a rich lady, they begin to drive the lady's car, stay in the lady's house. This type of thing begin to go on because probably it's a younger man, he's looking fresh, and the woman's okay. We are going to dinner. The guy is presentable to the friends and colleagues, and he becomes like a sugar guy to the woman, and he's being spoiled, rotting. But I just feel that it's very, very disrespectful for a woman to say, I can use my money to buy a man, or to buy love, or to buy a man and put him in my. I just really think for a woman to say those so is very, very disrespectful to any man. That's my own little candid opinion in this issue.
Oh, thank. Okay. I mean, wait now. Let me just
It's
comment
just
before.
question, but continue. Okay.
Now you be host now, but we have to do turn by
I
turn. Not
just
be
get
fight.
question, but continue, continue, continue,
Okay.
continue.
Okay.
Next person, next person.
Thank you very much, Hamza. So, Abi, let's hear what you have to say.
No,
Cause
let's say Bookie speak. Because since now me, I know no be say I dey interrupt, me I keep quiet.
okay,
But
so you don't have a
I just
question
get
again.
question.
Okay, ask the
Eh?
question. Ask the
My
question.
question is everything Mr. Hansa has said, Mr. Heko has said is you could switch it around and say instead of a woman to a man to a
Next
woman.
week,
Wait,
next week, next week,
no,
next
no, no,
week.
no. Wait, wait. It's all part of the argument. Why is it that it sounds okay when a man can get a woman, put her in the house, be paying all her bills, telling people that I'm the one running her, and if she vex him, he can go and meet her in public, remove her wig, and take off her shoes, take the key from the car, and nobody's gonna say jack. Nobody's gonna say, oh, that was disrespectful, that was this, that was that. I just they wonder because now they can't talk as if men don't do it to women, as if it's only is this new phenomenon of women.
None.
No
Okay,
question, no question,
sorry,
no
Uh,
comment.
sorry. Have you, is that's all? No, nothing to
That's
add
the
again.
question. Yes, that's the question.
Oh, okay. Your motion and question have been thrown into the dustbin. Is not topical. So next week
So
we'll
is it
entertain.
Rasmoregbe that is
Wait,
topical?
wait, 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 wait,
Thunder
wait, wait,
fire
wait,
you.
wait, wait,
In
wait,
fact,
wait.
the thunder that is
Let's
going to fire you is
wait,
Baki.
wait, wait. Let's stick. We agreed that this week we are dealing with cougars, right? Cougars and women. Next week we'll deal with sugar daddies and men who keep trophy wives. Just be patient. Your turn will come. I mean, not be trophy wife you they describe. Uh-huh. We'll discuss. Just be patient.
Not
You know
even just
me.
trophy wife, but okay,
Okay,
continue.
side chick, oh, trophy girlfriend,
Continue.
oh, all will discuss. Don't worry. Calm
Continue,
down.
continue, continue, continue,
Yes.
continue.
Okay. So sorry everybody for the interruption by the host and the founder of the show. Um, we would like to go. We would like to move on to.
But he had them on
Uh,
Jemmy.
we'd like to move on to the next panelist, who is beautiful Sister Buki without the red lipstick today. I don't know what's. I don't know why she's not on a red lipstick today, but well, we'll see what happens.
Kids
So
are on
let no.
holiday. I don't have time for red lipstick, brother Ron.
o-
But
Okay,
good
no
evening,
violence today.
everyone.
No
No
violence
violence.
today. Okay,
No
no violence.
violence. Good
All
evening,
right.
everyone, panelists.
Good evening. Good evening.
Well, I disagree with Mr. H to some certain extent because I think in the day and age that we live in, I won't even call it love. I think a lot of people have given up on that concept of love. Um, and relationships are very much transactional nowadays, um, as long as people, because she's getting what she needs, the young man is getting what he needs. It's very much an employment opportunity for a lot of young men nowadays, not necessarily because that's their first choice, but the economic climate is not favorable and they might not be able to get adequate employment to sustain themselves. So next best thing is to, if somebody is willing to pay for everything for them, I don't think their pride is that much of a concern to them. Um, but this particular lady in question, she's just she's very brash. There's no class in her, and she knows that she can manipulate, and it's probably a very young man, that still doesn't know himself very well, that she can manipulate and trap into that kind of situation. But as I said, these sorts of things are very commonplace nowadays, and a means of escape for a lot of young men that are not able, not because they don't want to find jobs, but they don't have the wherewithal or the access to jobs. So how would they survive, especially if they have family that rely on them, mothers and fathers that rely on them? You know, next best thing is to have to deal with a woman like that. And I think it can be demoralizing for some, but society is so accepting nowadays of a lot of things, and where shame has been removed from a lot of things, these things are very commonplace, very, very commonplace now.
Are you done?
Yes, I can't even read the comments or anything. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So it's really. I know we are laughing about this, and to some extent, we think it's unrealistic. But I won't lie to you. If we don't discuss these things, things keep going south. And what's wrong with Abby's internet? Oh my goodness. Things. Okay, Abby is back. So if we at the trajectory we are going, things. And guess what? You know how we woke up and found ourselves in a crazy world today? Just because we were laughing each time these people were proposing silly things like this, and when people spoke about them, we just laugh. Ha, 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 it's not funny. Then we'll go
Oh
and sleep.
dear,
What? Can you hear me?
I
Okay,
can
yeah,
barely
yeah.
hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. So I'm saying that the reason why I'm very particular on this is because I noticed a trend. When people bring up crazy proposals or suggestions or claims, we usually laugh it off and say it's not possible, it's not going to happen. Then we go to sleep. Then while we sleep at night, it happens. Only for us to wake up the next day. How did this happen? This couldn't have happened before, but we were there when it was starting. We didn't say anything. We kept quiet as a society, and it happened. And this is why I'm bringing it to the fore, so that it doesn't look like, okay, this is too nonsensical for us to discuss, or this is not a serious matter. When it starts becoming the norm, you then realize that it is possible to become the norm. Book is freezing. So, Abby, now that you've calmed down, can you now contribute purposefully to the discussion in the founders and CEO way? Yeah, you know, speak now.
I'm here, but this your mago trying to control me to talk the way you want me to
I'm
talk.
not
It's not going to work.
sorry. Okay, wait. Sorry. Everybody, I'm not. Abby is my boss on this show, right? She's the founder. I'm not controlling Abby. I just want Abby to remain within the topic. That's all. If Abby can promise us that she will speak within this without doing his and hers, and bus and both, we'll be really appreciative. We'll really
Now you
appreciate it
know.
today. Okay, thank you, ma. We await your glorious contribution, and
Oh
I know
my
that
days.
it's good.
Add this your wuru to the trying to now you sabi. Look, I've said it before. When in specifics to this person, now, I've never come across anybody, but then I move with women who have brain in their head. So I in my circle, I have never come across a woman who is going around saying, "Oh, she can buy a man, she can put a man in a corner," that kind of thing. No, because I mean, is a man a transistor radio? I've always said this, I'm an equal opportunity offender. The kind of language I will not accept to be used on
I
a
know,
woman,
I believe, I trust
I
you.
won't accept it on a man. A man is not a transistor radio. Why would you be saying I can buy a man and put him in a corner? Is he a mortar and pestle that wherever you put him, he will sit down there and you wait for you to come and use him? It doesn't make any kind of sense to me whatsoever. It's just idiotic, you know.
Okay,
But
so what are the things that you believe now that we understand that you move with
I
very
was going into
sensible.
it, then you okay.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were rounding up. So I just wanted to.
I
Okay,
wasn't
continue.
rounding up. I just started and then you
Sorry.
jumped
My
down my throat
apologies.
as usual.
My
It's all
my
right.
apologies. My apologies.
So, but however, while I don't have in my circle women who say they buy men or whatever, however, in the few things I've seen, life is not straightforward. It's not linear. It has ups and downs. So there will be situations where it's a woman who is in the position of having money, having power. When we say power, like financial power, maybe occupational power, that kind of thing. And the man at the point in time is sort of still trying to find his feet.
No,
And
no, not that. No, not that one. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the lazy ones who want to be bought, not the.
but let me
Okay,
Shebi, I'm
okay,
giving my
Oh,
own
they're
now.
lazy.
Wow.
okay,
CBC
But it might
Wala.
not necessarily be laziness though,
No,
Ron. But
I actually defined it from beginning that there are those circumstances put them in a certain place, but they are
yeah.
hardworking. But we're discussing the ones that are contented in this position. That
Will
those
you
are the
not be
girls you're talking.
contented?
But
Why?
you
What's
haven't
wrong?
even let me get down. Then you will know what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so
Now there
everybody,
are some
forgive me,
that
forgive me.
circumstances, creates where the woman is the one who has that kind of power, and she helps him up and tries to put him in a position of place or of doing being useful. But then there are some men who, and it's not laziness. You see, once you know what your strength is, you see, we have gone through life for time immemorial, right? Where we go by this is what you should do as a man, this is what you should do as a woman, totally disregarding people's strengths, people's natural abilities. If you're a man, this is what you should do. If you're a woman, that's what you should do. It doesn't matter whether that's your natural ability or not. That is what you should do. We don't want to
Are those
hear
not
about your natural
guidelines though?
ability. I'm
Are
sorry.
those not
Sorry.
are those not guidelines though?
But guidelines aren't hard and fast. They shouldn't be hard and fast.
Mm,
They should be open to, movement. But the
mm,
problem is when it comes to gender roles, we don't want no movement. It's like this is
mm.
what it is. Like people like Ron. Anytime a man is not doing anything that looks like what a man should do in Ron's eyes, he's lazy, he's a simp. No excuse about it. Doesn't want to hear any other, whatever. If the man is not breaking stone in the morning, cutting things on his shoulder and all of that, he's not a man. But we also have to look at people's natural abilities. There are some men who are just natural, home care, like caregivers. They love children. They love taking care of children. They are good with cooking. A lot. Who are the most well paid chefs in the world?
That's a
Men.
simp.
Oh,
There's
so
yeah,
that
they're
means
well
that
paid
all the
chefs, but
chefs in the world are simps.
they are chefs, but they get paid. They work and they work very long and hard hours. You know,
So
when you're
if a
talking
man
about
decides that he wants to open up a restaurant, he's a
no,
simp
no, no, that's
because
different. No, no, talking about in the home. In the
so
home.
if
If
a man is
if
cooking
if
in his home, he's a simp.
if he's happy to do that 24 hours a day, he's happy to do the role of the woman in the house, then voila day of
But that is what I'm
questions.
saying. That why is it so hard and why is this role so hard and fast? That this is the woman's role. Forgetting natural wait. I let everybody talk their own. Forgetting natural ability. A man can be someone who loves kids. He loves to
Yeah, he
take care
can
of
love
children.
kids. Yeah.
So he wants to
Yes,
sit
but
down.
that's different.
He's
That's
at home.
different
He's
from
working
that's
from home, but he's the home person. He's working from home. He has his own little business that he's doing. It might not be as big as his wife's, but he has a little business that he's doing. But he's taking care
no,
of
that
the
there's
children because
something.
that's not okay. Do we agree that there's
The
some women that are natural? Wait, Bookie, let me speak, please. Do
mm,
we agree that there are women who are naturally not maternal?
What's the
We've
percentage?
talked that we've talked about it on this show that there are some women who are
Agree.
naturally not
some, but are
maternal.
you saying the standard
What's the
or just
percentage?
some?
I'm not saying standard. I said some. I said
Some.
some.
Okay,
Okay, so
sorry.
So that's what I'm saying that the natural ability of some men is that they love to do what we call female roles, and then we
no,
shame them for it.
no,
Oh,
there's
so
Abby,
this
can
you
I?
can accept that women wait. I am just looking at the hypocrisy here. You can accept that there are women who are not naturally maternal, who do not like to take care of children, don't like children around them. But you cannot accept that there are men who like children.
Can I?
Okay, I
Can
rest
I
my
answer?
case.
no,
You were
I
asking?
we've
finish.
been
I finish.
indoctrinated in a lot of these things in this day and
I
age
finish.
because
I
the
finish.
to it's you're talking about it. Why? Because it's become socially acceptable. That's why. That's why you're able to talk about it
Okay.
because it's become socially acceptable. You know, people have become indoctrinated with these new ideas and these acceptances,
So
but it doesn't.
culture is not culture doesn't make people. It's people that make culture.
Can I
So
answer?
which one is
Bookie, let me.
indoctrinated? Who indoctrinated who? Isn't it us that
Okay,
indoctrinated ourselves?
Bookie. Let me take
Well,
this.
we have been indoctrinated by Western
Let me take.
ideologies in
Let me
Africa. You
Oh,
take.
know that
please, come
that's
on
not the way we
now.
think
Stop it.
naturally as
Stop
Africans.
it, Bookie.
No,
Stop it.
it's
Okay,
true.
wait.
It's true. It's
Stop it.
true. It's true.
Everything
Can I
is
That's
how
take
not
you
it?
how
say
we
it.
think
Stop
naturally
it.
as Africans.
Can I take it? Can I take this one? She asked me the question. Okay, so thank you for ladies. Thank you, ladies, for giving me the rare opportunity of responding to Abby's off target tantrums.
How
And
is it
again,
off target?
how
Because
is
it
it
doesn't
related to?
suit you, it is off
Hold on,
target.
hold on. How is it related to the topic?
How is it not related to the topic?
Okay, let me
How
answer.
is
I
it
will
not
indulge you.
related?
I will indulge you. No problem.
There's nothing like
Abby,
indulging me. How is
okay,
it
let me
not
answer.
related?
Okay,
Now, wow.
let me answer. Let me answer. Abby, if both of us are husband and wife, and we divorce now, and we have 4 children, sorry, 3 children, and we break up, and we go to the court, who will the judge in first instance carry the children and give to?
The judge doesn't just carry children and give to anybody because of what is inside
Listen,
their
listen,
or under
listen.
their
No, no,
clothes.
Answer
no,
No.
no,
now.
no, no. Answer the question.
Abby.
In
Abby,
first
you
No,
know the truth.
instance,
do you know how the
if,
justice system works?
wait,
The
wait,
judge
wait,
doesn't just look at you and go, "Oh, you're
wait,
a woman, therefore take the children."
Simple
Abby,
question.
naturally, unless
Abby,
there's an underlying reason, if the
aligning to
father is
the first
violent or unsuitable in some
something.
way,
That is
shape, or
what the,
form,
the judge will
hold
always
on.
look at reasons
Yes,
before handing over. He won't just
in
do it
most
because somebody has
cases,
some genital under
but
their
in
clothes.
no, come on. But in most cases, 8 times out of 10, children reside with the mother. 8 times out of 10, unless
Okay.
there's
I
something
want to take it that
really
you're a judge, so
questionable.
that is how you rule. Okay.
Abby, simple. This thing is simple. Let's not use too much brain power on this matter. This thing is very easy. The question
I
is,
told you I'm not using too much
wait,
brain
wait,
power at
okay,
all.
wait. This thing is simple. If a couple break up and there's divorce, and let's say the woman is not a junkie, she's not violent, she's not into any gang, she's not a prostitute, she's not doing anything licentious, or she's not livid, who will the judge hand over the children to? First
Yeah,
instance,
if
before
they're
this.
young, yes. If they're young to the mother, yeah.
Why?
Because most of the time, women will be
Abby,
the
you
ones
want to
who
answer
take
the
care of.
question?
You
Wait,
dey
wait.
pain am,
You're
she no
even
fit.
you're even trying to answer the question. I was testing you. I
You
didn't even know
ask
you were
me
going to
why.
answer.
I
Why are you
love
asking me a
Abby.
question if you don't want me to answer it?
It's
You're not
Are you
gonna
making
put
any
her
rhetorical.
in a
sense at all?
corner.
It's rhetorical.
I didn't know it was rhetorical. Because you were going, she's not this, she's not that, blah 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 blah
No,
blah
no,
blah.
no,
So
no, 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 no,
obviously
no.
you want me to answer the
I
question, and I
okay.
did that. Make up
I
your
was
mind.
making.
Do you want me to
Say
answer a
Okay,
sorry,
question,
wait,
or
brother
you
Ron.
want to
wait.
use
Brother Ron,
my
Okay,
say
okay.
sorry.
smart Alex?
Again, for trigger you and gaslighting you, I'm
Say
sorry.
sorry.
Now,
Mm.
Yeah,
now,
no,
I'm
you
telling you, I'm
can't even. You
sorry.
can't gaslight
Okay,
me. You think you fit? You can't. You're
okay,
just showing that you don't know what
okay,
you
okay,
want.
okay. Let's
Asking me
try
questions
again.
I don't want to answer
Okay,
to.
no problem, no problem. My mistake. I asked the wrong question. Let me
The connection
refine
is
the
quite bad
question.
today.
Yeah, but we can hear it. Now. Let me refine it now for you,
You
Abby.
it still doesn't make any sense what you're saying, because I said if you take time to listen, I said that yes, there are guidelines, but in some cases, those guidelines are not applicable to certain people. I didn't
Wait,
say in all cases.
I'm
I said
coming to the
some cases.
Wait, I'm coming to the guideline. I just want us to
So
define
which one
something.
be they
Wait,
give
wait,
it to
wait, wait,
women? They
wait.
don't give it to
You're
men.
doing basketball. Do you know what you're doing? You know when two people are playing checkers, chess, or draft, and somebody is beating the person, they'll just cuckoo scatter the board. You're winning, then
I'm
they
not
scatter.
scattering
That
the
is what you're
board.
doing.
No, I'm not doing anything of the sort. You are the one who's actually trying
Mr.
to do that
H.
because I'm not
Oh,
speaking your
Mr. H.
language.
Okay,
I'm not
okay, wait.
speaking the language you
Okay,
want me
okay,
to
okay,
speak.
okay, wait. Let's speak universal language, English. Now, Abby, if children aged between 5 years old, 3 years old, 1 year
Agreed.
old,
Most of the time they will go to their mother. Agreed. Because that
okay,
again is what we're talking about. That the guidelines, that is the general guidelines.
It's
However, there
more
are
than
hold on,
some
that.
cases.
It's more than guidelines. It's gender
Okay.
roles. It's
Abby,
gender
why?
roles.
The real question I'm going to is not even where they are going to. The question is, why does the law give those children to the women?
Gender roles.
And which one is gender roles? I have both
It's
feeling
gender
small.
roles. It's gender
What
roles.
are
You
you
know
feeling
it.
It's
You
small
know it.
about?
You know it.
No, it doesn't matter what did I ever deny that gender roles don't exist. I didn't deny that. You two are too stuck up your own topic to actually listen. I never denied that. I never said that it didn't occur. What I'm saying is
Oh,
that
okay,
oh, Bookie, stop it. I didn't say that
okay,
they didn't occur. What I'm saying is
okay,
that there are exceptions, and those exceptions should not be vilified or abused because they are exceptions.
okay. Let me give you
fair
another.
enough.
Let me give you a classical example.
I,
Enough
I,
of
I all your
no.
examples I
Okay,
know.
wait. No cat fight. No cat
I
fight.
don't know what you
In my
people are
house,
talking no,
you
it
see,
doesn't make
it's
any sense. It's like
Abby.
you are
You
just
see,
going
wait,
on around so
hey
that you can
God,
make a
Abby,
point.
wait, Abby. You see, this is my house. This house where I am, right?
Oh,
My
no,
wife
Abby.
knows. My wife knows that I'm the best red stew and palm oil stew and local beans chef in this house. And when it comes to that, if she writes it down that we're supposed to eat rice and stew, she knows that I'll seize the kitchen. You get it? If it's time for barbecue, I will seize the grill. If it's time for setting, there are things I'm expert. Oh, I'm an expert. But now these are things I do for special treats, right? It is not my role. I don't know if I'm making sense. Another example is that my wife comes back from work every day 6 o'clock. If she comes back later than 6 o'clock, it means she has worked excessively hard. Then I can help out. Do you get? It means that when she's coming back extremely exhausted. That's if she comes back 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I'm not expected to go and harass her to do anything for me. But if she comes
Okay.
at 5 o'clock, now I'm giving you roles now. Now remember that
I
the
know
the
what
career
roles are. Stop
I'm
speaking
coming.
to me as if I'm stupid. I know what roles are. What you are not understanding that I am saying is yes, there are these roles. However, these roles that have been set in time that you people are clinging onto with your teeth, your nose, and your ears does not take into consideration, which is what is happening now, does not take into consideration people's natural abilities. There are a few people, I didn't say everybody, there are a few people whose natural abilities do not go with the assigned gender roles. There are men that their natural ability is actually it suits them better to be the caregiver, suits them better to be the one at home than to be the one going out. What do people want in a relationship? Do you
Okay.
man who is miserable, going against his natural aptitude to be going to work because it is what society expects, or a man who is at home doing what is his natural behavior, that's what which is natural to him, not to every other man, just to him, and everything works in the house and everybody is happy? But no, this hill of gender roles, we will die on it, because
Okay.
any man that has a different natural, he's not a human being. He's a goat, he's a simp,
Okay.
he's a this. Come on,
o-
that's what I'm
Okay.
talking
So
about. You don't need to break your roles to me. I know what your gender roles are. I know the hill that you people have clung on to, the cross that you have carried on your back, that you're insisting
okay.
It's
that
is
you
is
die
it's
on.
a fact. It's a fact that has sustained civilizations and societies for eons of time. So you can't just turn around and just say
Abby,
because in
there's
this
something.
modern
My dear madam,
hold
years
on.
of
No,
time.
no,
As
you cannot just
it
you
has,
cannot
there's
just
always
say
been
you
change in,
cannot
there's
just say
always
you
been
can't
change.
let me finish. You cannot just say that because in this modern day and age where thought patterns are different and different things are now acceptable, you now want to rubbish how many hundreds, thousands of years
Nobody is
that has
rubbishing
worked
anything.
where
Hey,
it has
Chineke.
worked. No, but you've just said
Bookie,
that
Bookie.
we're hanging on to
Yes,
age old
because you
ideas
are
and
hanging on
concepts.
to one aspect
No,
of
but
life
they've
that you
worked.
know.
They've
No, no, no.
worked.
But let me
They've
tell you,
worked.
what is
Concepts that
constant in
have
this
worked.
life? What is
Concept
constant in this life? What is constant in this
change.
life?
Change is
Change.
constant.
And
Yes.
is there anything new in this
Well,
life?
so far as men have penises and women have vaginas, that is something that will never change.
It's a constant.
That's
It will
what
never
that
change.
men have penises and women
So
have
far as
vaginas.
men
And
are
nobody is saying that
biologically
that one
men
that is
and
changing
women are
now.
biologically female, that will never
Okay,
change.
that
And
I
and
don't. I
and
know the
and
angle you're
and
going on. I'm
and
not going on that with
accompany
you.
and accompanying those are gender roles. So
Okay.
I'm
So
not
now,
this again. Again, it's important to listen. No, it's
I,
not
I am
important to just
listening.
talk. It's very,
So
very
take your
important to
own
listen.
advice. So
I
make you
am
take
not
your own
saying
advice.
again.
Take your
I'm
own
telling you.
advice.
That's the thing.
Well,
That's
no,
what I'm
you
pointing
you
out to
want to
you
belittle
again.
because we're not agreeing with your point
No,
of
no, no,
view.
no, no, no. I'm saying
No,
it's important to listen
no.
because I said
I am
I am
listening. I
not
just don't agree with
disputing.
you.
So you're not agreeing with me that I am not disputing gender roles. See now, she can't talk.
You know what is
I
bothering me
said
the
I
most?
am not disputing
You say you're
gender
not
roles.
disputing gender roles, and then
I
you say
said,
something else at the end of it.
however, there will always be a couple of niche people, right, who are not going
Yes,
to fit into your acclaimed gender roles. And this is not new. This is not a new thing. This is
right,
something that has been for time, where there are
right.
men whose natural aptitude. This is not anything to do with sexuality or anything. It's just that their natural attitude is they like they are the ones that from when they were young, when there any baby is crying in the neighborhood, go and give it to Ron. Ron can make babies be calm. He loves babies. When everybody is going out, he will be the one going around going, yeah, give me your child, give me your child, give me your child,
Okay.
because he loves to take care of children. Will you now say, no, gender role, he cannot be taking care of children? It is a lie.
Well, so
Come
far
on.
as you're not trying to make that a mainstream argument, yes, because you
I
can't take
never said it was
exceptions
a
and make
mainstream
a
argument, though.
mainstream argument out of it. That's
John,
fine.
did you hear me ever say it is mainstream? If you want to be honest,
Okay. Can I
did
speak
I
now?
ever say it was mainstream?
Can I
No,
speak
I
now?
asked you a simple question. I'm not asking you a rhetorical question. I'm actually asking you a question I want you to answer.
Woo!
Yeah.
Did
Do I
I
have your
ever
permission?
say it was a mainstream argument?
Do I have your permission to speak now?
I'm asking you a question. Why you
Okay,
being
okay,
silly?
okay, okay. Sorry, sorry.
Did I ever
The-
say it was a
I've got,
mainstream
hey
argument?
God. Let me
I'm
answer
asking
now.
you now. Answer yes
Ah,
or
then let me
no.
talk now. Let me
Oh yeah,
talk now.
talk.
Okay, wait. The mere fact that you drove Molue out of Third Mainland Bridge into Lagoon is a problem. We're discussing something else. You drove out of the lane and carried us to somewhere unknown that is
How is
irrelevant to
it
the
out
discussion.
of lane?
Good. Now let me
Okay,
tell
you
you how
know
it's
what?
at. Let me
Please,
tell you. Let me answer you.
is there anybody with who is actually listening who can actually join us? Because it makes no sense when you're talking to
Okay,
people
okay, okay,
who
okay, okay,
simply refuse
okay.
to listen.
Okay, wait, let me answer you. Let me answer you.
Y-
You brought up the issue of saying that before I started this topic, because I knew that this can happen, I was very clear and teleguiding everybody that this is our parameter and scope of discussion so that we don't deviate. And you said no, that I should not control what you are discussing, and that I'm a tyrant, I'm very authoritarian, I'm evil, I'm wicked in debate, I don't
No,
like
it's not.
debaters debating, and I'm very, very Hitler-ish. I said, okay, let me reduce my draconian appearance and rule
Thank
and
God, at
say,
least everybody can hear that he can lie. Also,
can I
Mm.
finish? Can I
Continue.
when you were shouting at this topic? Okay,
Continue
so
with your life.
so
Continue.
after the Basbos and Gengentions, I said, okay, speak. You went from a man can take care of the home, a man can, and we've had this discussion in the past. I told you that minority reports are not allowed in debate. When I say minority, if something is below 40% of the population, it does not count. That women are not maternal. Hold on. That women are not maternal. You know, you're a woman. You know that those women, they are like this in female population. You know
Okay.
this. So why
Yes,
did
I
you bring
do.
it up? Why did you bring it
Okay,
into an
so
argument?
I just want to use your own point against you. You said minority report is not allowed in a debate, right? Why are we
No.
discussing this minority report?
Which minority? Wait,
Oh,
hold on.
Discussing this
Wait, sorry.
one about
oh,
Sorry.
she's got
men.
a point.
How many men?
Madam. Sorry, madam.
She
Sorry.
has a point.
Madam.
Oga,
She has a. I'm coming.
Oga.
Let me answer. You have a good point. Unfortunately, I know too many people in this situation now.
Yeah,
That's
because
you, Ron.
you know
Mm.
does not
That's
mean that it
you.
is a big whatever now. It is
But
Uh-huh.
still a minority
wait.
report.
I
Okay,
will
let me
agree with
answer.
Abby on
Okay,
that.
wait.
I beg
On this
you.
show, on this show now, everybody watching and the whole internet people know I'm the most international person here. I have more friends than everybody here combined.
Oh,
I'm the
gee.
people's person. People love me.
Oh, my
People love
God.
me. People like to talk to me. People like to be my friend. So I have more friends. So I have a larger pool to choose from. You guys don't. You see the difference? Why is
Mr.
Abby
H
quiet
is
now?
tired of us.
Why are you quiet now, Abby?
I'm just looking at you because when someone talks rubbish, at a point in time, his rubbish is so wonderful. You just have to sit and be
Okay.
looking at it like,
On a more
wow, this is.
serious on a more serious note, Abby, here's the thing. On a more serious note, Abby, this discussion for today was actually for people who deliberately, I'm not talking about hard workers, and I'm not talking about people who are useful. I'm talking about people who love to perch on women. That's all I'm talking about. I was very clear from the beginning that we're not discussing these other people who had work, they could not find a job, or situation put them in a bad condition. No, it would be unfair for me to classify them like that. That is not
Can
And
what
I
I
I
said it
heard
from
you.
beginning.
can I
Uh-huh.
can I
Yeah, and I
ask you a
heard you, but
question
I
though?
also wanted to point out that, which is why I was saying that yes, societal roles, gender roles, blah 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 blah, all the roles and whatever. But that what about the people like you quickly call simps just because they like to do these things.
But
That
that
it
is the
it
whole way.
fits their natural. And no, because it's still again that are they lazy because you
No,
have called a man who you called him lazy.
hold on. Now let's get something clear. Society now, we are moving in a society where men are being emasculated and trying, and there's consensuous societal efforts to make masculine men effeminate at all costs. For instance, on this panel, I've heard you people argue that we should raise boys and girls equally the same and all that, and they have they should have the same approach and all that. And listen, I keep telling you people, if you tamper with nature, be ready for the outcome.
That's it. There'll be
A,
consequences.
there are consequences for all this social engineering. Anything you think you are doing, any new invention you're thinking you're doing, they are trying to be evolved. That's the word. Sorry, I
I
finally
think
remember.
I, I
You're trying
think
to be
I
evolved.
think I think we shouldn't be saying, Ron, we shouldn't be saying that it can't be done or that it shouldn't be done. Perhaps what we should be saying is that over a certain period of time,
You're rolling. Matarazzi, come on board. Follow the link. Follow the link and join us here. Because your comments are so much and we can't really pick out what you're saying, Matarazzi. So if you want,
I
she's your
can.
friend, right? She's your friend, right?
Yeah.
Matarazzi is your friend. Send her
Yeah.
the StreamYard you. Send her the link because her
The
comments
link
are
is
so
there. She
much.
has the link. Yeah.
Okay, so Matarazzi, please click the link and come and join us and tell us what. And if you're watching, please, if you're watching from YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, where's the other place again? Where else did I add? Please click the link, like, subscribe, and if you really want to come, see Matarazzi, she's saying Yimu. I better come if you want to talk. Join us if you want to contribute to the discussion. Since it's very interesting for you. So, like I'm saying, those people you classify, I have never called those people simps. These people you are calling simp, I don't call them simp. Those are not people I call simps.
Mm.
Now, you wanting men to be like women, it's you see, and I
It,
hope, hold on, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going somewhere
how
with
does it
this.
come to what I want?
Hold on.
Why do I give a fuck?
Do you know that there are children watching and learning?
Our show is adults 18, so don't tell me they're children.
As a child of God, you should not be using such words.
Now you know. Thank you.
Uh-uh. So back to what I was saying before I was profanely shut down. These things are very, very important. Gender roles are. Oh God, I can't even see you. I don't even know if I'm talking to you. Oh God, are you there? What's wrong with Buki and Abby's internet today? The kids. Okay, she's
I
back
think their
again.
network is. I think their network is
Yeah,
bad.
it's real. And they are both in the UK. I don't know what's going on. What's going on with the UK internet today now? Today that I'm having a blast. What's wrong with the UK internet? Eh?
Hmm?
Abby, you'll be
Hmm?
sanctioned. You will be sanctioned.
For
We will not want you again. You'll be sanctioned. Even as the founder,
For
you'll be
what
fine.
now?
Okay. So Abby, okay, we'll talk about your feminist approach later. Let's focus on the subject. Now, what
Common
I'm
sense approach.
okay, fine.
Continue.
Whatever you call it. So now, I'm talking about the lazy one. I'm not talking about the ones that can't do and that can work but don't want to work. When I mean lazy, they are guys, and I'm a guy, and I'm telling you, I know you don't want to believe this. There are guys that actually set out to perch on rich women.
I
They
know.
don't love
No
them.
matter whether I want to
Listen,
believe it, I know.
they don't love them. They don't have any feelings for them, and this is what they typically do. They rob from, like, okay, no, they take from the rich lady, and they still have the people they date or sleep with. Those are the guys I'm talking about.
I know.
So be careful when you support everything that doesn't sound normal, because it might affect somebody you love, and this is why we're discussing it here.
Run. I know when a man is lazy and he's perching on a woman. There's a case that
Let's talk about, that's
I
what we're
know
talking
that.
about. Okay, let's
So
talk
don't
about
talk
it.
to me as if I
Okay,
am
okay.
in a nursing home and I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not in a, stop saying nursing home. That's a very crude way to. Okay, now that I know, let's be happy. Okay, can we now discuss that, since you know what we're discussing now? Thank you very
And
much.
but that's why
Calm
I
down,
don't
calm down, calm
I
down, calm
try
down,
how
calm
to
down,
make myself
calm
clear
down,
again.
calm down, relax.
I'm calm. Don't
Okay,
tell me calm. Never in the history of
okay.
telling somebody calm down have they ever calm down. I'm
That is
calm.
actually true. That's true.
I'm calm. What I'm saying to
Okay.
you is I said this from the beginning. Once it's a case of somebody is lazy, and I don't even care whether it's a man or a woman, you are a lazy person, you have no intention of working, you have no intention, or you just want to be sucking from one person, lying to them, pretending that you like them, and be taking from them, then you are scum of the earth. And I don't even understand why anyone will feel that they can be boasting about getting such a person, or that kind of person boasting that that is what they do. Whether it's a woman boasting that, oh, I can go and get myself one of those kind of men, because those are the only kind of men she'll be able to get. She's not going to get somebody who's got a brain in his head and has got actually a conscience. She will never get anyone like that. It will always be a lazy person who has nothing doing, who is looking for an opportunist, who's looking for somebody who's going to be feeding him, and then when he gets everything he wants, he will bounce. And that's why they'll keep entering Insta blog, Linda AKG, blah blah blah. From one man to the other to the other to the other, because they keep making these same bad, terrible choices of picking this kind of men. So whether it's a woman boasting about being able to get such a man, or is a man boasting about his ability to get such women that he
Wait,
can fool and
sorry, some people say you're speaking too fast. Just be a little slow so that they
oh,
can get you.
no man, I not vex. I stammer, so when I'm agitated, I speak fast.
Mm.
What I'm saying is that it doesn't matter whether it is a woman who is boasting about being able to get this kind of lazy, good for nothing, opportunists of men, or whether it's the opportunist of a man himself who is boasting about being able to find such a woman. And okay, you said let's not even go into the, because there are women too who make it their life mission. Okay, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not go there
Next
to
week.
the
Next week.
next week, because even
Mm,
as I said, I'm an equal opportunity offender. I will
mm,
offend on both sides.
mm.
So if a woman is boasting that I can buy a man and everything, then I'm sorry, I don't have anything to say to her. We are not on the same sphere of influence, the same sphere of mental, mental it's not alacrity, mental wave, the same wavelength, we are not. So I have nothing to say to such a woman, that she is proud in the fact that she can get herself a slacker, a lazy man, a useless man, a man who really does not want to do anything. If that's what makes her feel proud, then good. I mean, more power to her. It's got nothing to do with me. It's not in my house the man is living. So which one is my own? Same thing, a man who boasts about the fact that he picks on older women who are looking for love, and he makes sure that he convinces them that he loves them and everything, just to get the money, and he gives them the D and all of that. Same thing, shame to that kind of man. And when he gets his comeuppance, He can't come and cry to me because me and him again, we are not on the same mental wavelength. So that's why I said at the beginning, I don't even see the conversation in this because what is there to talk about? This is not a person that me and her will sit down and have a conversation in this life that I think will be meaningful. I don't see it happening. So that's why to me there was no conversation there.
Okay, so now the next question it goes like this. Okay, I hear finally we are beginning to hear something we expected
No,
earlier.
don't you
Okay,
continue.
okay. Um, Actually, for those watching, Abby actually had a 5-star rating last week for contribution to humanity and body of knowledge of people generally.
If I
Now
don't
back
say what
to
you like, I become less than 5 star.
okay, so back to what where I was going. Now, another thing I wanted to add is, what do you see as a downside? I remember we see this a lot in Hollywood movies, not just people. They actually play this in movies too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the second question I want to ask is, what is Matarazzi? Finally,
Praise the Lord, praise the
finally!
Lord.
No more
Thank
trolling.
you. Ah,
No
come
more.
and see your now.
Wait. Let's give
Mata, come and
Matarazzi
see.
a clap. Wait. Let's give him. Do you like the clap?
No, I want a bigger one.
Do you like the clap? Wait, let me give her a louder one. Wait, hold
Yes.
on. Yeah, welcome to the Mongolo Screenings, where we discuss very serious basketball issues, and we don't enjoy the comment section thing. So come on down. Wait, let her talk. So just download. Okay. So we are going to discuss the subject. You see the way we streamlined it now. We'll discuss the subject. Then you tell us what can go wrong by actually doing what that woman said she was going to do. So now that I've put the stakes on the table, let's go.
Sorry, I didn't get that. What am I supposed to? Is that what can go
Okay,
wrong?
yeah, for a woman to think that she can actually buy a man because she has the resources to keep him in the house and feed the lazy man who will be servicing her, right? Because she has the
What's
resources.
wrong?
Eh,
What's wrong with that?
have I finished the question? Wait,
Okay,
wait.
sorry.
So, for the woman who thinks she can buy a man, keep in the house, feed him, and control him because she has the resources. And secondly, what can go wrong with that kind of arrangement? You have the floor. And please, we're not crossing over to feminist discussion. We are not going, what about the guys? We are doing ladies next, we are doing men next week. This week is for women. Next week, you can bring your Shaka Bula and your Canon. Don't worry, you are free to do what you like next week. But this week is for this topic. So let's go.
I personally don't think anything can go wrong. People get what they want, so it's not like I feel like we just project our own ambitions onto other people. If a man wants to be a kept man, by all means, if you find a woman that's willing to keep you, do you? If a woman wants to keep a man, by all means. So I don't know. I don't see the problem with it. I mean, it's not me. I'm not paying for anybody, but so I I don't really I don't really care, and I don't see a problem with it really. It's okay. Maybe so. I'm finding a problem like because a number of you, I think the Mr. Heckle, you're corrupting me. Mr. H and the lady booking used the word shame. So that was actually what I was having a problem with. Why are we using the word shame? What is shameful about like so I think Mr. H was saying it was shameful for a woman to be speaking in that manner, and then it was like, why is it
You,
shameful?
di-
If
you didn't hear when Abby also said it was a shame. You only heard the other two people.
that one was a shame.
There is a shame for a woman to publicly come out and make that kind of statement.
No, Abby thinks the whole thing is stupid. She didn't say shame. She thinks the whole thing is stupid. Like it's Like, why
Okay, so
you?
that
Why
so
is that what you want?
that's a stage above. That's a notch above shame, right? Stupid. Okay, fine, I get it.
It's not.
Continue.
No, it's not. Like, there's none higher than the other. They're just different words. Doesn't mean the same thing. So my one why I picked on shame is like this because we tend to have that whole shame things that shouldn't be shame. Like, there's no shame to it. It's like
So
when you were calling vices and saying as long as the woman isn't a prostitute, and I'm like, why is prostitution up there? That's a job. That's like the oldest job in the history of
sorry,
mankind.
sorry. Matarazi, you know why
So,
I'm weak. You know why I'm not interrupting is because you're a fine girl. And I know a lot of people watching
oh,
this show
thank
for the first
you.
time. Wait, before you chop the compliment. I know a lot of people watching this show, they'll be very angry at me. They'll be very mad at me that why is Ron being too nice and being too lenient? When I see fine girls, I'm like that. Sorry, guys, don't be offended. It happens. But on a more serious note, Matarazi, you said you're proposing that human beings should go about doing any social deviation without any checks from society. That just be yourself, do what you like.
No, that's not what I said. Now you're broadening the scope. You asked about a specific subject, and I was answering to that
Okay, let
specific
me let me ask, let me
question.
ask you let me repeat it again so that we have clarity. I said, and this is me, this is what I said before. I said the person is lazy. I didn't say the person can walk but cannot walk. The person sets out to go and milk somebody who is richer than him, unknown to the person who is keeping him, right? Now let me give you a classic. Let's say Abby. Abby is the okay. Abby, don't be angry. I just want to give you illustration. Abby is the sugar mommy. Me, I'm the sugar boy, right? Then Abby will be giving me money. Then you are the fine side chick that me I have. You are my real babe. Then even though your mic is milk, it's so loud in my what you're saying is loud to me. So okay, so so Abby is the sugar mommy. She's giving me money. I'm the one lazing about. The only work I do is to service Abby in the room. Then after she transfers money into my
Sorry,
account,
excuse me.
I
What does service mean?
sleep with
Just
Abby.
just to be clear. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sleep with Abby. Now that's the only function I have in the house. So Abby will go and work hard again to make more money, right? While she goes to work, I'll carry that money she gave me. I'm going to give you and carry it to nice restaurants and be treating you romantic date. Then when I come back to the house, I start performing mechanical duties again to Abby for her to give me more money. Now that was what we were actually discussing, and you
Yeah.
don't see any shame in it. You don't see anything wrong in it.
Okay, so who's the person, who do you think should feel shame?
Good. I love that question. First, the person who woke up from a side of the bed and believed that a human being can be trained like a dog and controlled. And the dog, or the other one who just believes that life is all about servicing somebody to make a living or to deceive.
Okay, so
I mean,
you believe both
I,
of them, both
both
action,
of them
like both
are
parties are shameful.
why? Why is it shameful? If Abby finds out that I'm cheating with you, Abby is going to be heartbroken, destroyed, and she'll feel I'm disloyal to her.
Even the ones that are the ones providing the money still cheat. So I don't get why is that different?
But here's the difference here. She's expending her resources on me, and she thinks because she's expending her resources somewhere at the back of her head and her glasses, she thinks I'm loyal to her. Do you
I
understand?
understand that, but
She's
I'm saying, like,
uh,
why is it different? Why is it different from a quote unquote normal situation where there's the man who's the provider, or like a loving situation where the other party or one party is still cheating? Why is that different? People will cheat regardless. People will cheat. So the cheating is not really shouldn't be the problem here. It's not
Okay, the difference.
um
Sorry, the difference is that people who actually get married, don't set out to reap. And I'm talking about genuine marriage here, right? When people get married, they don't set out to dupe the other person. That's not the concept of marriage. They said that's why they take
I,
vows. The vows is
I,
forever. And I'm coming. I'm telling you, from onset, the vow is in sickness and health till death do us part. So a vow has been taken in the beginning. Now, if the situation changes along the way, it's a different thing. Now I'm talking about the ones who from beginning they
See,
don't have the plan to stick with you from
I think this
onset.
is all projection. I think this is all projection. Like there are people who like, what do you want in a partner? And it's like, I want love, I want this. There are people who tall, dark, handsome. There are people who don't care about mental capacity. It's like, I just want a fine boy. There are people who, do you get what I mean? So like people have their own,
Matarazzi,
and
that's not what
this
I'm
is a
talking
this is
about.
a private it's a
Matarazzi, that's
private
not.
situation now.
But
The
that's
woman
not.
has come out to say, "This is what I can do this, right?
Matarazzi,
I can do this."
Matarazzi,
Okay.
Matarazzi, again, because you're a fine girl, you're making it difficult for me to think and talk at the same time.
Sorry,
But wait,
am I deviating from what you're
it's
saying?
yes, we're trying to talk about these duping partners. It's the dupes I'm talking about, not the general
So that's the
relationship.
thing. Like you're seeing it as duping. I don't think the people involved inside are
No,
seeing
hold
it
on,
as
hold on, hold
duping.
on, hold on, hold on. I'm not giving you hypothesis. I'm telling you that this is the intention. I'm not telling you that maybe or maybe not. I am telling you that it is, and that is the plan from ab initio. So let's discuss based on the
A woman who buys a man, quote and unquote, using the term loosely, just as you said about of men who buy women. A woman who buys a man has deep insecurities. So already she feels or knows that he is going to be looking at other people, either younger women, either skinnier women, either prettier. Do you get what I mean? So a woman who is there already has a problem do you
okay.
understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying as you said, we're not talking about people who just happen to one person is um better off than the
Good.
other person, and exactly, we're
I'm,
not talking
I,
about that,
I'm happy.
right?
Now let us discuss there. Now thank God you've come to the topic now. Let's discuss what you just said now. That's why I brought you here. This is what I brought you here to discuss. Please carry on.
Oh, okay, so I was going off point. So a woman who's already in that place is I feel I'm not an authority on this. I'm just speculating, I guess. I believe has insecurities, which they would still feel like regardless of having the person there. So the person is there, and because like they feel like I'm paying for your time, I'm paying for, so I own you. So you're going to take a dump. Why were you longer? You stayed 2 minutes longer than usual. You like that's generally the way that it
Oh, what's wrong with our network? Matarazi, can you hear me? Abby, can you hear her? I can't hear her. Abby, can you hear her? Oh, she's in Nigeria. Oh, can you hear me, Matarazi?
now
Can
I
you hear me,
can. Yeah, I
Matarazi?
think it's back. I can hear
Okay,
you
so
now.
Matarazi. Okay, so Matarazi, first and foremost, I want to thank you for joining us for the first time. I haven't seen you on this platform before, but it takes a bold person to come and discuss openly like this. And I would like you to be around next week when we discuss the part two because we are running out of feminists on the show, so we need more feminists on this platform to come and. Are you there? Oh God, network. Abby, Abby.
I'm
Okay,
here, I'm here. Somebody is moving around in my compound, so I went to check.
I carry gun or baseball bat or something.
No, na baseball bat I carry go.
A knife. Okay, so
No, I don't want to keep person, but I go beat am.
it's time to read the comments. Let's start reading the comments.
Okay, so I just was like, it's good that let me not even say anything because thank God because it was so evident that if she wasn't saying what you wanted to hear, you kept interrupting her, and that is why I keep telling you that it no go work. So let's go to the comments. Can you, because my computer is doing one kind? Can you pick each one and I'll read them out? So Habifash said, "Hey peeps." And then she said, sending love and light from the Queen's Palace. Have a wonderful time in London, Abby. Then Felix Peter said, good morning. I'm surprised that Felix Peter didn't say anything because that's not like him. Jennifer A said, good evening. Hello, Jennifer. We're also expecting to hear from you. Then Abby said, Ron, you're looking really, okay, I didn't get that. You're looking really take away. Then Cheryl Torres said, good evening, everyone. Cheryl too didn't say much. My people, what happened? Then Abby Fash said, just take the compliment, say thank you. He
Thank
eventually
you.
did. Django Fett, you too, you didn't talk. Hello. She said hello. Django Fett said hello. Then Cheryl Torres laughed. Amen Hotep said greetings to all. Amen too didn't say much. Then Abi Fash said better after he said your thank you. Then Cheryl Torres said, Mr. H, you know speak, oh. Mr. H was like, I beg I dash you now. Where is he finding himself? Then Abi
He
Fash
tried
said
to
I
log
was
in, but he couldn't.
yeah, I was bereaved of a very close associate brother friend, not in the right frame of mind. Still, we move. Yes, we are sending our love and thoughts to you. And she said, it's okay. The story was shared on BBC, Linda KG, Punch, and other blogs. Then she said, I mean BBC Yoruba. And then he was part of our NGO board. And then Kayode then said, it is B. Bandele that shocked me. That shocked me too. A great filmmaker. And may he rest in perfect peace. Buki didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
H for Heckle. Mr. H is H for Heckle. I don't get time when you were saying that Kayode has time, he doesn't. Then he now said someone sounds like Enuka. That's Blessing sounded like Enuka. Then Martha said Ron is echoing. Hurry up. Does he have two devices on? I think that's fine now. Then Kayode said Ron is feeding back into himself. Then Emmanuel Ohai said better. Emmanuel, you two, you didn't talk. Oh. Then a YouTube user said yes. So I think what you're saying, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Cheryl said, you good. YouTube said it's, then Kayode said, question is, can you purchase love and be happy with your purchase? That's the question. This market has always existed, and many have been successfully going this route of purchase. Why are we separating the topic? That's YouTube user. I don't know who that is.
That's
Then
fine.
Kayode said, Malcolm Gladwell talks about his grandfather buying his grandmother from the slave market. Abby is sad but true. That's Cheryl Torres. Then Matharazi said, there are men who feel with their money they can get a woman. Why can't women think that too? Then Kayode Ron wants to die. Kayode said, nope, these are slay men. They have to have six-pack and be trophy boys. They also need to be good in the other room too. Martha said, slay kings, you mean? Lol. Kayode then said, it's not easy to get selected. Martha said, why is it a shame, Mbok? Lol. Martha said, I agree with Kayode. Cheryl Terry said there was a movie long ago
Yeah.
called American Gigolo with Richard Gere here in America. Richard Gere
That's
in America. Then Kaide said, this whole business of love is strictly transactional. I have never seen anyone who married someone they didn't see to be valuable to their future. Someone is always sponsoring someone's lifestyle. The job we go to every day is the same. Cheryl said, Katie's transactional love has replaced the true meaning of love for sure, for both men and women. It's nothing new though. Exactly. Shame, shame. Kayode said, is it because some are domestic workers that offer benefits that this work is not work? Abio, they put work in the work. The matter Rapsi said, why is it a trap now? Lemao. Kayode said, we should be talking retirement benefits instead. Abio, instead of silly topic. The matter said, we cannot project our ambitions on others. Simple. Then Kaide said, Abby, your blow up doll is showing behind. It is my medicine ball. Ah, you have spoiled. Mother said, but it is one topic run. Aha. No, if it was not what you wanted, it was not. Sherry said, Mr. H, women are trying to be more like men. I think that's the woman's point. Okay, yeah, she's trying to be more like a man. Meanwhile, then Martha says, meanwhile, mothers have been running homes since 19 and the children didn't even know until they became adults. Yeah, because they thought daddy did that. Then Kayode said, in fact, I define Slay King work. Who go give you with your 120 pack body? Kayode said, I get NG, but body is fairly used. It's not fairly used, it's completely pafuka. Martha said, because life is hard, Limao, and not everyone has a rich uncle. Limao, Abio. So if you meet rich madam, why is it, you jumped that? Why is the Martha? Why is the word shame being used? These are new jobs. That's Kayode. Some men can make a woman so happy even if they're just acting. Now walk. Escorts are valid jobs. Then Martha said, natural chillers just want to chill. Kayode said, this is why the few men with these special skill sets are highly paid men. Because they can't pay you run. Stop beefing. Men that have studied the art of the woman's body, soul, and spirit. Go and collect lesson. Martha said, Limao at soul and spirit. Kayode said, Martha, you know what I mean, right? Kayode, you want to be toasting on Buki's accent is affected by Western indoctrination. That makes me howl with laughter. Pastor, preach, Pastor Kayode, that's Martha. Kayode said, Buki should speak like the Bado people first. Abio, indoctrination. Mother said, Limao. Depends on the age of the children, amongst other things. Exactly. They didn't just give it to you because you got boobies on your chest. Younger children are more likely to be given to the mother. Yes. Why is prostitution inside? This is all matter. This
She
is a
couldn't
legal
defend it.
service. Yes, Bookie. Well, however small, they exist. Thank you. Then Shima Umrami said, Western, hello, Abby. I totally agree with you. I'm not African and I'm not a Westerner. From my viewpoint, gender roles are defined by societal norms. And on this planet, societal norms are varied. There are groups or tribes. If that's the language people from your type of culture would understand. In my culture, which is matriarchal, so without you going into lengthy explanation, I totally get where you're coming from. You see, the world is bigger than your 2x4. Martha said, you can help. Lol. Cheryl Terrace, I think over time, men have become more involved with their children and take more responsibility. Thank you. But they call them simps. Shima said, roles should not be gender defined, period. Cheryl said, my nephew is a stay-at-home father because his wife makes more money than him. He's not a simp. He's a responsible man. Martha, there's that recent article on Psychology Today that there is a rise in unintentional single men. Dating standards have risen, etc. Yes. We don't take scrubs anymore. They said, how about Bookie? Then they change even that too. I don't know what he's talking about there. Then Martha said, you can Bookie. So the telling Buki that she's wrong or something. The Ibadan in Buki is coming out gradually. That's Kayode. Sharon said, Buki, I don't agree. Ah, no baton. Yeah. Hey, Buki. Then Martha, for centuries, women weren't allowed the education or voting, and that was okay. Hmm? Shima said, a fact that has sustained civilizations and society. Okay, yes, this is when Buki was talking about is the fact that, yeah. Wow. Martha said, help me. If they carry me, they go where I know. That is so serious. How can you dismiss a number of people? Mm-hmm. Kayode said, Martha, help me. Martha said, Yimu, faster.
Oh, sorry, I jumped one.
Then laughter. Then children should not be raised alike. That's Martha. Then she
Oh, okay.
laughed again. Mama Charlie did not pay NEPA bill. Okay, yeah, that's when her light was going funny. That's Martha, yeah. Is that the last one?
No, it's again.
Uh, servicing, how they say,
Oh.
servicing that is a full-time, very hard job. Your head, your head. Servicing Abby is a get out, move on, move on, move on. Thunder fire you, that was me. Is even a mechanic or full-time traditional farmer. Kayode. She will have to pay extra for exclusive servicing. You're not a serious somebody. That is not cheating. Then I said, PK, take your time. Then Kayode said, Abby paid for community D, then wants to convert it to exclusive D. Pure fraud. Look, Ron is my daddy. It's disgusting that you people are even talking this thing. Then I said, the thunder will go fire you, PK, the raw powder. Then I said Nigeria Network when you were asking about Martha. Then Martha said, thank you for having me. Let me not drag on your show with Buhari's internet. Oh, no, we actually enjoyed having you. We loved every minute.
No,
I
she has.
personally loved every minute.
I invited her for the next show next week. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So before we go, Mr. H's
Yeah, Mr.
stuff.
H, oh yeah, conclude though. Since you've heard everyone's thoughts now, do you still conclude there is a shame? Mr. Heckle. He's not even there. He's not listening to us. Mr.
Just wait.
Heckle.
Just wait.
You're calling him back.
I'm not even calling him. I'm just doing this.
Like joke, we've entered 2 hours. Oh, hey.
Yeah. Okay, I'll call him. Let me call him. Wait.
Well, all our usual suspects unfortunately did not show up.
Everybody just
Internet.
traveled. Everybody traveled.
Everyone it's holiday time, so a lot of people have traveled. Some people are having internet issues and all kinds of stuff. So that's happening. But you know what? Despite the fact that we weren't able to have
Watch the
everybody,
show
we
now.
had a robust show. And we just want to quickly show the group of Mr. H, the charity that he's working with, and just so that we can remind people to please contribute. And just we don't just talk here, we actually put our money where our mouth is in the community, and that's what Mr. H is doing. Abifash also does the same thing. So please roll the tape.
You can read it out.
Oh, okay. Tender Unique Hearts is a charity foundation based in Cape Town, South Africa. It recognizes the struggle of the African child growing up with parents or being abandoned on the streets. Or being abandoned, yeah. The foundation seeks for children's clothes ages from infants to 16 years and also provides enough groceries for the kids and the patrons. The foundation aims at putting a lasting smile on every African child and to say to them, people out there care for them and are willing to help them grow to greater heights. We accept kids' clothes and donations to buy lots of groceries and provide blankets for the kids and the patrons. Yes, and that is the founder, Mr. H. Heckle Hamza Aliu. And contact him at Hamza Aliu, and that is +2774 9274149, and the email address is Hamza Liu, and that is HAMZAALIU49 at gmail.com.
I'm not sure if I can play all the videos, but I'll try.
Well, I mean, if we've read that out, we don't need to say anything else again.
Okay, one more video and
Yeah,
that's
we've
it.
we've we've talked about that, so they just know that yes, things are. I actually,
Okay.
Mr. Hamza, I have 2.5 bags of clothes. I haven't finished packing them up, but the issue is how do I get them to you in South Africa? So I don't know. I think we need to work with Abby, because Abby usually gets clothes from the UK to Nigeria. So maybe you need to have a conversation with her. And there are people who have things that they want to donate, and they're saying, "How do we get it from here to you?" So
Okay.
that's a
Okay.
conversation that we should have.
Okay, we said that Omolara came very late, but Omolara, okay, we'll just give you only 5 minutes because we're late, very late.
Yes.
So we'll give you only five. Oh, she's gone again.
No, not 5 minutes. So we'll give
Mm,
her two.
okay, okay, she's gone.
Anyway, Omolara, join us in the after party. But thank you, everyone who's been tuning in and listening. We had such a large engagement. At the point in time, I was seeing like about 14, 15 people. So that's fantastic. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Be a follower in every way, shape, or form. Share these videos so that people will hear what we talk about and hopefully join us in the conversation, because yes, we get a bit heated and everything, but trust us, we love each other, we care about each other, we fight though, but we love harder than we fight. So till we do this again, and I want to say thank you
Wait,
to
wait,
everyone who's commented.
wait. Abby,
Okay.
do you know that today makes it 1 year and 1 month I've been on Mongolo Cruise?
Way! Round of applause, a round of applause.
Most importantly, I've never missed an episode.
Even me than the Abby or the Mongalo self, I have missed the episode.
Okay, Omolara, just 2 minutes, just so that you can.
Omolara, no, Omolara, you have to join us in the. That's your punishment. Oh yeah, talk quickly.
Omolara, 2 minutes. Can you hear us? Almost sexy.
Going once,
Almost
twice,
sexy, oh, can you hear
three
us?
times. Oh yeah, baga, it has gone. She's not talking, so she's not. So
Okay.
basically, thank you everyone who's put in a comment. Thank you everyone who's been part of the journey tonight. And please keep the conversation going. Please keep it going until we do this again. I'm so happy that you came on finally. So to this again, same space. Take care and God bless.